Falcons and Cowboys on EA Sports as we come to you from Arlington, Texas for today's game.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
Ryan's going to be in the pistol here.
Look at that. The defensive line, now they're all spreading out.
First down at the 20. Freeman's got it on the toss. Brought down at the 20. For this offense, one of the most consistent threats they've had since being a first-round pick in 2005 out of UAB is Roddy White.
If you give Matt Ryan the time to throw the football between Julio Jones and this guy who goes unnoticed sometimes, Roddy White, man, can they get it done. Roddy White is just a terrific wide receiver in the NFL.
2nd and 10.
Looking long. Makes the play one-handed. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Freeman's going to take the handoff now. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Falcons come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. And gains maybe 4.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20.
Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
And it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop.
The Falcons know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. They can't be pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
They call his number once more. Freeman's met after a gain of 3.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First down here after the run.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Again, the lean on him. And a gain of 4. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. This defensive lineup boasts one of the best defensive ends in the game in Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy is always in terrific shape. That's why he can hustle from the first play of the first quarter all the way to the last play of the game. Really good outside presence from Greg Hardy.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front.
McClain's all over the ball carrier.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Stepping up to the 3-yard line.
The Falcons at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Breaks the tackle. Ryan, what a first series. Touchdown. Matt Ryan with the touchdown run, and Phil, he is quite the quarterback.
He is. Now, this will catch everybody by surprise. When you throw it like him, he doesn't like to run the football, but that time, no choice. He takes off and finds a way to score. Good job by Matt Ryan.
The point after is good.
The Falcons getting set for the kickoff. Made right around the 26-yard line. Let's go. The Cowboys snap it up at the 26.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Falcons with a nickel look here on defense.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. It's caught by Cole Beasley.
I love seeing the post route again. Defenses that are up there being aggressive, trying to stop the run. You go down the field. How about that? Stick that foot into the ground, make that break at 10 yards, and run right down the middle of the field on that post route.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit. As we set now the offensive lineup, one of the most physical wideouts in the league is Dez Bryant.
You know, you said it right, Jim. He is a very physical wide receiver. And what really impresses me about Dez Bryant, when you go watch the Cowboys practice, he is running and working harder than anybody else on the football field.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Second down and 10. The give.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
The Cowboys still possess the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. The 2nd quarter is underway with this snap.
Randall is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
here they come to the 41-yard line.
Second down and 6. Has the reception all alone. First down at the 26. And they take him down.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Cowboys snap it at the 36. Joseph Randall with the reception. And that gains a few.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
The snap will come at the 33.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Snapping out of the gun. Knocked down as he fires it.
The Cowboys put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. That field goal brings them closer to the lead here midway through the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, you know, and midway in the 2nd quarter, you know, players, they start watching that scoreboard, and just like the coaches, because they know halftime is looming, and they want to be in a good frame of mind when they go in at halftime.
Ward's taken down at the 26. That return's good for about 22.
The Falcons offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Ryan will be taking this snap out of the pistol. The Falcons snap it at the 26. Freeman's met after a gain of 8. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd. Freeman's taking the handoff. That's a gain of only a yard.
Freeman's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's 3rd down coming up. Press coverage all the way. Freeman's out there to receive the screen pass. Bosher is back now. He'll be punting it away. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. They're set to punt it away now. He'll have a chance for a return. He's taken down at the 35. And a run back of about 13.
The Cowboys step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Romo's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Joseph Randle with the reception.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
First down at the 48. Randall's going to secure the handoff. Not able to get away from Jackson that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Get ready.
Third and short. The Cowboys get a first down.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap.
First down at the 30. Randall's got it on the handoff. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Cowboys all bunched up here as they get set at the line. The Cowboys signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Randall's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. That's Romo finding Bryant. That's a gain of 8. That's his first reception today.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Playing press coverage to the outside. First and 10. Good coverage by Trufant that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Falcons defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd and 10. Randall's handed the football. Moore's there to take it down.
The Cowboys have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Bailey's lining up for the field goal. He's 1 for 1 so far today.
The kick is good.
Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half. With this kick, the second half is underway. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cowboys talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Going for the home run. And they can't connect.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Romo's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. Randall's going to take the handoff now. This is third down. Falcons lined up in the nickel.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Trying to beat the play clock. Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. And so now they'll bring out Jones to punt. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Well, that time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
First down at the 27. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Freeman's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing.
Ball is out, and the defense has it. Brilliant halftime adjustments, no doubt, by the defense as they come away with the fumble recovery.
Kim, I like your enthusiasm they showed here coming out after halftime. The coach got them fired up, and they responded with recovering that fumble.
Great starting field position for the offense. The Falcons defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 33. The defense gets a sack.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Randall's taking the handoff.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for third and long. When he wants to try to pick the play up or the first down with a throw down the field, it can be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up third and long situations.
Third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Halfback sent in motion.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out. That defensive coordinator came up with a terrific game plan today, Phil. So far, not giving up very much at all here in the third quarter.
Well, the defense is playing so well. I'll bet you the coordinator wishes his contract was up so he could go in there and get some more money, because he's done a terrific job, and the team looks extremely sharp.
Looking for a lane on the return. And a run back of about 12. The Falcons had their last drive in with them coughing up the football. And before coming out for this possession, I'm sure there were a few words exchanged on the sideline just to remind these guys you can't do that again.
Oh, absolutely. Look, there's a lot of things you can put up as an offense in the NFL. You can put up with penalties. You can even understand interceptions because so many variables go into that interception. But fumbling the football, that is the worst one of all.
Let's see if they can keep a tight grip on it as this drive gets started.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Falcons are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Second down and 10.
They'll throw it over the middle. And White can't hold on that time.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
On the way, third down.
Falcons will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Falcons have it at the 29. Surveys. But it falls incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Matt Bosher ready to punt. He's going to try and return this one.
Gains 19.
The Cowboys love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Cowboys got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3-and-out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
First down at the 42.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Cowboys, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
First and 10. Randall's going to secure the handoff.
The football sits at the 42-yard line.
Romo's going to take it from the gun. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42.
The Falcons will use a timeout here early in the second half. Third down following the incompletion. Falcons will come out in the dime. Romo's got it in the gun. Launches it down the field. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made.
Phil, late third quarter, and the defense gets the football back with the interception.
Yeah, it's about time. It's time they made that play. They've been in position a few times today, and they didn't take advantage of the situation. But that time, they got the right call, the right defense, and they made the play.
First down at the 21. Flip to the outside. McClain's all over that offense and brings him down. The Falcons lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Freeman's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
And that's Lee in on the stop.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Third down on the way. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Matt Ryan from the shotgun.
Jones comes up with the catch. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Falcons come out with a split backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. And Freeman has the catch. Gains 18.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Ryan connects with Julio Jones on that one.
Gains 13.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Ryan's now completed 4 in a row.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
First down at the 37. Jones there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First and goal. Strong eye handoff here. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The football sits at the 3. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Second and goal from the 3.
Short run, and it's a touchdown.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right, but they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
The point after try is in the books. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick.
Made right around the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Tony Romo unable to complete the pass to Dez Bryant.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Romo stepping back into the shotgun.
Ball was out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one.
Romo's back in shotgun formation, and they sack him on third down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
The Cowboys are going to punt the football. Set up, return. Here he goes. Ball is out. And he's brought to the ground.
It'll be interesting to see after that fumble by the kick return team, will we still have the same returner when they come back out on the field? I don't think so. That was a big mistake. I think they need a replacement.
Falcons in quite a battle here in the fourth. The score's 14-6.
First down at the 49.
Mincy's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
This will be second down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Second down and a long way to go. Looking to go down the field here. Intercepted.
What an untimely interception thrown it is as the defense comes up with the big play, and this game still is wide open to the end.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive. They were just trying to win the game in that situation. Well, they didn't win it. What a job of the defense being aggressive and getting the turnover.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. From the gun, Romo to Williams. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Falcons set at the line. Dime package. Second and 10. Romo to Winton.
The Cowboys look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching. Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch. This is a pretty easy decision for the coach here. You're down, it's late in the game. Get in that hurry-up offense, preserve time, and get as many plays off as you possibly can.
Looking at every option. Brooks Reed with the sack.
To me, this is a no-brainer. Anytime that clock is running and you get sacked in a situation like this, under 2 minutes and you're behind, you use one of those timeouts to stop the clock.
Big third down coming up here. The Cowboys need to get to the 43 to pick up a first.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
To Williams. Williams had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete. Not much time left in this one, and the offense has to go for it now on fourth down.
Absolutely. Time to go for it now, and time to show this defense something they haven't seen earlier. You got to take a chance on the offensive side because everything else you have done so far today has not worked.
The Cowboys coming to the line still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages. The Cowboys take it from the 33. Throws the pass. Butler has the grab. Romo's inability to produce the conversion on fourth down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good throw.
Coming to the line at the 43. The Cowboys defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. The Falcons take it from the 43. They give it to them on the counter.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Second and 8. They're setting up screen. And the Tackle is made at the 41.
The Cowboys stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. It'll be third down. Almost intercepted.
Jim, good job that time by the defense. They stopped the offense on third down. Now it's fourth down. They're down one possession, and they're giving the football back to their offense.
They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Cowboys offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Down the field. What a catch.
When you can throw the football that high, that accurate, and man, it is beautiful. Right on the target. Nice catch. What a play.
Romo's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Romo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's knocked down. They need to make something happen. They tried it right there a moment ago with the deep ball. No one would be surprised if they did that one more time.
Yeah, I think they will, Jim, but the defense, they know the situation. They can kind of get back, protect the goal line, play that soft coverage. Hard to get a big play against it. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Romo's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking long. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. Romo's going to be kicking himself for a long time when he thinks back on that interception. A critical error at the worst possible time, Phil.
Oh, hey, listen, it was the worst. It was bad timing. I'll tell you, the coaches might be trying to kick him too, because that took all the chances away they had for winning this game.
Takes the knee. This was a hard-fought win out there for one side today. Not much scoring going on, but doesn't matter. It's a W.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, listen, that was fun to watch. When you see a low-scoring game now in the NFL, it means, well, we had some hard hitting. It was hard-fought and fun to watch.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.